Everybody Hates Chris was a major part of pop culture in the 2000s, perfectly capturing the ups and downs of family life for many Black Americans. The show struck a chord with its relatable characters and smart observations, making it a favorite among viewers. As we look forward to the reboot of this beloved series, let's take a moment to catch up with the talented actors who made the original show so special. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go. Number 1. Terry Crews as Julius Julius, a master of frugality, has honed his budgetary skills to an artistic level. His journey began with judicious food stamp usage and the preference for cost-effective store brands, ensuring that every penny was stretched to its maximum potential. But his thriftiness doesn't stop there. He has an unwavering dedication to fixing things himself, and his trusty companion is none other than duct tape. Whether it's a leaky faucet or a creaky chair, duct tape is the go-to solution. His commitment to saving money is real, and it permeates every aspect of his household. Julius has an impressive ability to recall the price of almost every item in his home, and he doesn't hesitate to proclaim the cost when something gets broken or squandered. But beyond his frugality, Julius is also a seasoned negotiator, always ready to wiggle his way out of paying full price. His unique skills and dedication to saving money are truly one of a kind. After Everybody Hates Chris wrapped up, Terry Crews didn't slow down for a second. Before the show, he had already popped up in films like The Longest Yard, 2005, and shows like My Wife and Kids, 2003. But it was his role as Chris's frugal and hard-working dad, Julius, that really put him on the map. Since then, Crews has been all over the place, taking on a ton of different projects. One of his most loved roles is Sergeant Terry Jeffords on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He also jumped into the world of animation, voicing Tentacular in the 2022 movie Rumble, and even working on Cartoon Network's Craig of the Creek. Crews didn't stop there. He became the host of America's Got Talent and its spin-off, America's Got Talent, The Champions. And on a more personal note, he's even gotten into video game streaming, playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc with his son, Isaiah. Terry Crews continues to draw inspiration from his role as Julius and stays busy as one of the most recognized faces in entertainment today. Julius played by Terry Crews when he was 37 years old, and now he is 56 years old. Number 2. Chris Rock as narrator. A more mature Chris Rock, now wiser and with a lifetime of experiences, reflects on his youth with the sharp wit and sarcasm he's known for. As the narrator of the story, he serves as the voice of reason, often dishing out humor that cuts through the chaos of the character's antics. His commentary is laced with political satire, cleverly pointing out the absurdities in what others are saying or doing. Every now and then, Chris hints that Bobby Brown might not be the biggest fan of his playful jabs. There's even a memorable moment where he jokingly suggests that Bobby Brown might have changed the channel after witnessing one of the show's wild scenarios. In Everybody Hates Chris, Chris Rock brought his childhood to life as the narrator, giving us a front-row seat to the racial challenges and injustices he faced growing up in the 1980s. Especially as a black kid in an all-white school. His storytelling blended humor with raw honesty, making the series both relatable and eye-opening for viewers. After the show wrapped up, Rock didn't slow down. He played a big part in producing Totally Biased with W. Kamau Bell, and was also involved in projects like Death at a Funeral and Sidetracked. Beyond just acting, Rock's influence in entertainment remained strong, with his unique blend of humor and insight continuing to resonate with audiences long after Everybody Hates Chris ended. In 2019, Chris Rock invested in a cannabis company called Lowell Herb Co. He's a big fan of cannabis. In 2020, he revealed that he has a learning disorder that makes it hard for him to understand social cues. In 2021, he got COVID-19 and encouraged everyone to get vaccinated. Last year, he started dating actress Lake Bell, narrator played by Chris Rock, when he was 40 years old, and now he is 59 years old. Number 3. Tyler James Williams as Chris. Chris is your average Joe, except he's always got bad luck. He's nice, responsible, and pretty normal, but life just doesn't seem to go his way. He wishes he was more like his younger brother, Drew, who's cool and popular. It's even harder for Chris because he's the only one who looks like him at his school. Being the oldest in his family doesn't help either. He's always getting caught up in weird situations. Tyler James Williams, the guy who played Chris in Everybody Hates Chris, had to deal with a lot of challenges too. But how did he handle it? Tyler James Williams, best known for his role as Chris in Everybody Hates Chris, has enjoyed a successful career since the show concluded. Following his acclaimed performance in one of the most beloved black sitcoms, he ventured into various other roles in film and television. His notable work includes appearances in popular projects like Dear White People, The Walking Dead, Criminal Minds, Beyond Borders, and Whiskey Cavalier. More recently, he expanded his repertoire by taking on film roles in The United States vs. Billie Holiday and The Wedding Year. In addition to his acting career, Tyler James Williams has become an advocate for Crohn's disease awareness, having been diagnosed with the condition in 2017. Currently, one of his most prominent roles is that of Gregory Eddy, one of the main teachers in the hit series Abbott Elementary. Tyler's continued success and advocacy work demonstrate his versatility and dedication in the entertainment industry. Williams was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 2017 after dealing with symptoms for 3 years. Since then, he's been through treatment, including several surgeries. Despite these challenges, he continued to thrive in his acting career. In 2019, he landed the role of Jake in the teen romantic comedy The Wedding Year, alongside Sarah Hyland and Jenna Dewan. Chris played by Tyler James Williams when he was 13 years old, and now he is 32 years old. Number 4. Travis Fleury as Joey Caruso. Caruso was the kid no one wanted to be friends with. He was always making up stories and being mean to Chris. He was taller than Chris, and he would use that to make fun of him. He would call Chris names and throw things at him. As the show went on, Caruso got even meaner. He would punch Chris for no reason. It was really weird. But sometimes, Caruso could be nice. He loved cats, and he was always kind to animals. There's this funny story about Caruso. According to Chris Rock, Caruso could handle one black kid, but when there were 2, he suddenly became friendly. It was like he couldn't handle more than one. Travis Fleury, widely recognized for his memorable portrayal of Joey Caruso, the school bully in the beloved TV comedy series Everybody Hates Chris, left a lasting impression on audiences with his role. From 2005 to 2009, he brought the character of Caruso to life, capturing the complexities of a schoolyard bully with a blend of humor and authenticity that made him a standout part of the show's ensemble cast. Beyond Everybody Hates Chris, Fleury showcased his versatility by taking on various roles in both film and television. He appeared in the comedy film Licensed to Wed, where he shared the screen with notable actors, and later in the hit movie Step Brothers, which further cemented his presence in the industry. Fleury also had roles in the family-friendly film Mostly Ghostly and the heartwarming movie Little Boy, each adding different layers to his acting repertoire. Despite his success in the entertainment industry, Fleury decided to step away from the spotlight after his last on-screen appearance in 2015. He chose a quieter life, moving to the small city of Yucaipa, California. While he may no longer be gracing our screens, Travis Fleury's work, particularly his role as Joey Caruso, continues to be remembered fondly by fans of Everybody Hates Chris and those who appreciate his contributions to film and television. Joey Caruso played by Travis Fleury when he was 27 years old, and now he is 43 years old. Number 5. Imani Hakim as Tanya. Tanya's the youngest kid in the Rock family, and she's a force to be reckoned with. She's only 9, but she knows how to get her way. She's always picking on her older brothers, especially Chris. She's really good at getting under their skin, but she's also really good at getting what she wants from their dad. She's a little troublemaker, and she's always getting into trouble. She's even been known to snitch on her brothers. Imani Hakim is a talented writer, actress, and humanitarian who's probably best known for playing Olympic gold medalist Gabby Douglas in the Lifetime movie The Gabby Douglas Story. But before that, you might remember her as Tanya, the sassy little sister in Everybody Hates Chris. She's been busy over the years with roles in movies like Burning Sands, which got a nod at the Sundance Film Festival, and the wild TV movie Sharknado 4. She also took on a lead role in the Netflix original Cam, showing off her range as an actress. Right now, you can catch Imani as a regular on the Apple comedy series Mythic Quest, which was such a hit that it got renewed for a second season even before the first one aired. But acting isn't the only thing Imani is passionate about. She's really committed to giving back to her community. Her hard work and dedication as a young actor earned her the Youth Entertainer of the Year award, recognized by the U.S. House of Representatives, the United States Senate, the City of Los Angeles, and even the LAPD and the Sheriff's Department. As of 2020, she portrays Dana, a video game tester, on the Apple TV Plus comedy series Mythic Quest. The series was renewed for a third and fourth season in 2021. She also co-starred in the film Dinner Party in 2020. Tanya played by Imani Hakim when she was 12 years old, and now she is 31 years old. Number 6. Vincent Martella as Greg Wooliger. Greg's Chris's best friend, and they're a pretty odd pair. They're both considered underdogs at their school, but Greg's always got a positive attitude. He's a bit quirky, and he loves superheroes. He's even been known to sleep in his superhero costumes, but he genuinely believes he's cool, and who are we to argue? Greg might not always have the best ideas, but Chris always turns to him for advice. They're really good friends, and Greg's a great guy. He's smart and loyal, and he's always there for Chris. Vincent Martella, who played Greg Wooliger on Everybody Hates Chris, has definitely kept busy since the show wrapped up. After his time on screen, he found a real knack for voice acting. One of his standout roles was as Phineas Flynn on the beloved animated series Phineas and Ferb, which was a huge hit on Disney. He kept audiences entertained with that role for nearly a decade. But Vincent didn't stop there. He also voiced Hope Estheim in the video game Final Fantasy XIII, showing off his versatility. His voice acting chops even took him into the DC Extended Universe, where he played Jason Todd Robin in the animated films Batman, Under the Red Hood, and Batman, Death in the Family. Vincent also made his mark in live-action TV. He appeared as Patrick in the 4th season of The Walking Dead. Fun fact, his Everybody Hates Chris co-star, Tyler James Williams, was also part of the Walking Dead cast, so the two got to have a mini reunion on set. In March 2024, Tyler James Williams posted a photo on Instagram talking about how popular he was in Brazil because of his show Everybody Hates Chris. Fans in Brazil started a campaign to help him get more followers. In just a few days, he went from having 200,000 followers to over 3 million. After that, he went to Brazil and did a bunch of interviews on TV shows and even appeared in a Burger King commercial. It was a big deal. Greg Wooliger played by Vincent Martella when he was 13 years old, and now he is 32 years old. Number 7. Jacqueline Mazzarella as Ms. Morello. Miss Morello is a really nice teacher, but she can be a bit clueless when it comes to race. She really wants to help Chris, but she sometimes says the wrong things. She'll say things that sound racist, even though she doesn't mean to. For example, she once suggested that black people should be up early in the morning, working in the fields. It was a big mistake, but she didn't mean to be offensive. She just doesn't always understand what's appropriate to say. Jacqueline Mazzarella is a writer-actor-producer, best known for her on-camera role as Ms. Morello on the Emmy and Golden Globe-nominated Everybody Hates Chris. TV Guide called her one of the show's funniest, most wince-inducing recurring characters. She created, produces, and stars in The Oversharer, a web series about a sweet, yet astonishingly raunchy woman looking to make connections with everyone she meets. The Oversharer was an official selection of 2018 Series Fest, Los Angeles International Film Festival, LA Comedy Festival, and LA Shorts Festival, and was directed by Ali Leroy. Her current project, Ground Zero, is a half-hour PTSD comedy based on her experience in New York City on September 11, 2001. In addition, she is developing, with a partner, a dark comedy about two amateur sleuths who project all their own frustrations on a dead body in order to solve a crime, inspired by her lifelong fascination with FBI profiling and true crime. Jackie has a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy from Johns Hopkins University. Originally from New Jersey, she now lives in Los Angeles. Ms. Morello played by Jacqueline Mazzarella when she was 37 years old, and now she is 56 years old. Number 8. Kevonte Jackson. As Jerome might not be the smartest kid on the block, but he's got a classic line. "Lemme hold $1." Every time he sees Chris, he's asking for money. And surprisingly, Chris usually gives it to him, even if he doesn't really want to. Jerome used to be kind of a sketchy character, but now he's a lot friendlier. He and Chris are actually pretty good friends now. When Chris needs advice, he sometimes goes to Jerome. And sometimes it seems like Jerome really cares about Chris. It's a surprising twist, but it's a good one. Kevonte Jackson, born in Los Angeles, California, has made his mark in the entertainment industry with a career that spans across both acting and production management. Entering the world on a winter day in February, he quickly became familiar with the vibrant, fast-paced life of Los Angeles. Kevonte's early experiences in the heart of the entertainment capital fueled his passion for the industry, leading him to pursue opportunities in television and film. Over the years, Kevonte has become known for his roles in popular TV series like Everybody Hates Chris, where he showcased his acting talent to a wide audience. He also made appearances in the crime drama CSI NY and the gritty police drama The Shield, both of which allowed him to demonstrate his versatility as an actor. In addition to his on-screen roles, Kevonte has also worked behind the scenes as a production manager, contributing to the creation of compelling stories that resonate with audiences. His dedication to his craft, both in front of and behind the camera, has solidified his place in the industry. Kevonte's journey from a Los Angeles native to a recognized name in Hollywood is a testament to his hard work and passion for storytelling. Jerome played by Kevonte Jackson when he was 23 years old, and now he is 42 years old. Number 9. Ernest Thomas as Mr. Omar. Mr. Omar is quite the character. He's always showing up with a new widow on his arm. He says he's just being a good neighbor, offering comfort to these grieving women, but we all know the truth. He's just a ladies' man. He's always saying tragic when something bad happens. He's a real drama queen. He once borrowed Julius's phone and got a huge phone bill. Julius was furious. Mr. Omar definitely adds some excitement to the neighborhood. He's always causing trouble for the Rock family. In 1996, Ernest Thomas took on a memorable role alongside Grammy-winning gospel singer Kirk Franklin in the hit tour He Say, She Say, But What Does God Say? This experience highlighted his skills as both an actor and performer, adding another impressive chapter to his career. In 2005, Thomas made a strong comeback to sitcoms with his recurring role in Everybody Hates Chris. He played Mr. Omar, a funeral director, leaving a lasting impression on audiences of all ages with his unique portrayal. Ernest Thomas holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology and Psychology from Indiana State University. Though he has never married and does not have children, he shared in a Vlad TV interview that he does have a daughter. Since his show ended, Thomas has been on a lot of other TV shows. He's been in popular dramas and comedies like In the Heat of the Night and Martin. He's also been in movies like Malcolm X and Dickie Roberts, former Child star. More recently, he played a funeral director on Everybody Hates Chris and had a small role on Are We There Yet? In 2012, he was in a scary movie called The Lords of Salem, and in 2016, he was in a short horror movie called Earworm. Mr. Omar played by Ernest Thomas when he was 56 years old, and now he is 75 years old. Number 10, Jarris Poindexter as Kill Moves, Kill Moves. Now, Kill Moves is no ordinary fellow. He's a bit eccentric, completely unhinged, and has taken up residence on the streets as a homeless man. But that's not the full story. Surprisingly, Kill Moves hails from a wealthy background. His mother lives in the upscale Upper East Side, and she's a millionaire. But here's the kicker. Kill Moves prefers the freedom and unpredictability of life on the streets. Now, Kill Moves has a fascinating backstory. He was once part of the Air Force, but his career took a nosedive when Ronald Reagan initiated some budget cuts that left him jobless. That experience seemed to trigger a breakdown, making him appear, well, a little off-kilter. Yet, every now and then, he shows flashes of remarkable intelligence and culture that leave you wondering just how deep his eccentricity goes. Jarris Lee Poindexter, born on December 22, 1950, is a multifaceted American talent with a career spanning several decades as an actor, comedian, and musician. Poindexter has brought his unique blend of humor and charisma to a wide range of roles throughout his career, but he is perhaps best known for his memorable portrayal of Kill Moves on the popular sitcom Everybody Hates Chris, which aired on UPN and later the CW. In his recurring role as Kill Moves, Poindexter delivered a performance that resonated with audiences, bringing both comedy and depth to the character. His work on Everybody Hates Chris solidified his place in television history, earning him recognition and appreciation from fans and critics alike. Beyond his work on this iconic show, Poindexter has continued to showcase his diverse talents across various entertainment mediums. As a comedian, he has captivated audiences with his sharp wit and engaging stage presence. As a musician, Poindexter has explored his passion for music, adding another layer to his creative expression. Throughout his extensive career, Jarris Lee Poindexter has remained a versatile and dynamic performer, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry and continuing to entertain and inspire with his many talents. Kill Moves played by John Jarris Poindexter when he was 55 years old, and now he is 73 years old. Number 11. Antonio Fargas as Doc Doc's like a real-life superhero to Chris. He's always there to give him advice, a shoulder to cry on, or just a friendly ear. Doc's super kind and helpful, and he's always looking out for Chris and his family. Doc's got a lot of life experience. He's seen it all, and he's really smart. He uses his wisdom to help Chris figure things out and make good decisions. Doc's like a trusted guide for Chris. Doc's got a great sense of humor. He always knows how to make people laugh even when things are tough. His jokes and funny antics add a lot of fun to the show and make him a really likable character. Antonio Fargas, with his tall, lanky frame and expressive eyes, is a seasoned actor who's been lighting up screens for almost 60 years as of 2021. He first caught attention with his role in Shirley Clarke's The Cool World in 1963, which gave a raw look at life for African-American youth in Harlem. In the early 70s, Fargas became a standout in the blaxploitation era with roles in iconic films like Shaft, Across 110th Street, Foxy Brown, and Huckleberry Finn. These roles showcased his talent and helped shape his career. Fargas is perhaps best known for his role as Huggy Bear on Starsky and Hutch, where he played the lovable street informant. This role really put him on the map and made him a household name. After Starsky and Hutch ended, he didn't slow down. He's since appeared in over 50 movies, a bunch of TV shows, and various stage productions. He's taken on diverse roles, from a 90-year-old witch doctor in The Great White Hope to performances in Ain't Supposed to Die a Natural Death, The Rainmaker, The Emperor Jones, and Dream on Monkey Mountain. Beyond acting, Fargas is deeply committed to supporting African American culture. He's actively involved with the Langston Hughes Center for the Arts in Rhode Island and the Martin Luther King Center in Newport, contributing to the cultural and artistic community. Doc was played by Antonio Fargas when he was 61 years old, and now he is 78 years old. Number 12. Jackie Harry as Vanessa. Vanessa's got a big personality. She's never afraid to speak her mind, and she's always got something funny to say. You can usually hear her and Rochelle having a blast at the beauty shop, laughing and talking about everything under the sun. Vanessa's a true friend to Rochelle. She's always there for her, whether it's to give advice, share a joke, or lend a helping hand. They're thick as thieves, and Vanessa's support is especially important to Rochelle, especially when she's dealing with family stuff. Born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Jackie Harry moved to New York City when she was just 9 years old. After finishing high school at the prestigious High School of Music and Art, she went on to earn a degree in education from Long Island University. Harry initially pursued a career in teaching, working as a history teacher at Brooklyn Technical High School. However, her passion for acting eventually led her to take a different path. Harry began her acting career on the stage, performing in various plays and eventually making her way to Broadway. Her on-screen debut came in 1983 when she appeared with Morgan Freeman on the soap opera Another World. Her big break came in 1985 when she joined the cast of 227 as Sandra Clark, the feisty nemesis to the show's leading lady. This role not only made Harry a household name, but also earned her the distinction of being the first African-American woman to win an Emmy Award for Best Supporting Actress in a comedy series. In 1994, Harry landed another significant role as a series regular on Sister Sister, where she played a prominent part on the show throughout its run until it ended in 1999. Following that, she took on various guest roles before securing a recurring part on Everybody Hates Chris, a semi-autobiographical show created by Chris Rock, which aired from 2005 to 2009. Continuing her impressive career, Harry appeared as the president's sister-in-law on The First Family, a sitcom that ran from 2012 to 2015. In 2021, she joined the long-running soap opera Days of Our Lives as Paulina Price, marking another exciting chapter in her diverse acting career. Vanessa was played by Jackie Harry when she was 50 years old, and now she is 68 years old. Number 13. Todd Bridges as Monk. Monk's a bit of a nut. He's always convinced that there's some secret plot going on, probably involving aliens or the government. It's kind of funny, though, because he gets so worked up about the silliest things. Even though he's a little strange, Monk's a really loyal guy. He's always looking out for Doc and Chris, and he'll do anything to protect them. He's like a real-life superhero, but a little more paranoid. Monk's got a lot of skills from his time in the military. He's smart and resourceful, and he can handle just about anything. He's a real problem solver, and he's always coming up with creative ways to get things done. Like his most famous character, Willis Jackson, Todd Bridges' real life mirrored a dramatic reversal of fortune. Instead of the typical rags-to-riches story, Bridges faced a difficult journey marked by drug addiction, personal struggles, and the pitfalls that often come with early fame. In the late 1970s, Bridges gained fame as Gary Coleman's older, street-smart brother on the hit comedy Diff'rent Strokes. The show, which ran from 1978 to 1986, not only earned Bridges a place in TV history with the memorable catchphrase, "What you talkin' about, Willis?" but also tackled serious issues such as poverty, child abuse, and drug use. Its thoughtful approach and strong performances made it a groundbreaking series. As Diff'rent Strokes captivated audiences, Bridges became a popular TV personality, guest starring on shows like The Facts of Life and The Love Boat. However, the end of Diff'rent Strokes marked a turning point in his career. Struggling to transition to adult roles, Bridges found himself grappling with criminal behavior and addiction. His substance abuse problems led to multiple legal issues, including a nearly life-altering incident where he faced charges for the fatal shooting of a drug dealer. It took nearly a decade of battling his demons before Bridges could achieve sobriety and begin rebuilding his life. Despite witnessing many of his fellow child stars fall into tragedy, Bridges' perseverance became a powerful story of survival and redemption in the harsh world of show business. His journey stands as a testament to resilience and the possibility of overcoming even the toughest obstacles. Monk was played by Todd Bridges when he was 42 years old, and now he is 59 years old. We just had a hilarious trip down memory lane with the Everybody Hates Chris crew. Who was your favorite character, Chris, Julius, or someone else? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more classic sitcom throwbacks. See you next time.